Hello and welcome to another episode of Scientific Talk. Have you ever felt like you've lived a moment before? This phenomenon, known as déjà vu, affects over 60% of people, but it's not a glitch in reality. It's a fascinating window into how your brain processes memory. Today, we'll explore the cutting-edge science behind this mystery, from brain circuits to groundbreaking new discoveries. By the end of this video, you'll understand why your brain sometimes plays tricks on you, and what it reveals about the very nature of consciousness. What triggers déjà vu? A brain at odds with itself. Déjà vu isn't paranormal. It's a momentary glitch in neural processing. Your brain relies on two key regions to navigate memories: the hippocampus, which stores and retrieves episodic memories, and the prefrontal cortex, which fact-checks those memories. When these regions briefly miscommunicate, your brain registers a new experience as a false memory. Think of it like a librarian, the hippocampus, pulling a book off the shelf only for the editor, prefrontal cortex, to insist. This story doesn't exist. The result? A brief but vivid feeling of reliving the unreal. But how do scientists prove this? In a landmark 2022 study published in Nature Neuroscience, researchers electrically stimulated the entorhinal cortex, a gateway to the hippocampus, in epilepsy patients. Remarkably, this triggered déjà vu-like experiences on demand, confirming the brain's memory hubs are central to the phenomenon. Notably, 97% of déjà vu episodes last under 10 seconds, making them fleeting but intense windows into neural misfires. So, if déjà vu is a memory misfire, why does it feel so real? Let's zoom into the brain circuitry to find out. Advanced neuroimaging reveals déjà vu arises from hyperactivity in the parahippocampal gyrus, a region that assesses familiarity. This area acts like a familiarity detector, scanning experiences and tagging them as known or new. But during déjà vu, it misfires, flooding the brain with false signals of recognition. Meanwhile, the prefrontal cortex, the brain's fact-checker, fails to suppress this error. Normally, it cross-references memories with context like, did I actually visit this cafe before? Or does it just resemble one? But when overworked or fatigued, it falters, leaving the hippocampus's false claim unchallenged. This disconnect is especially evident in epilepsy patients, where abnormal gamma oscillations 40 to 100 Hz in the hippocampus often precede seizures and déjà vu. These rapid, synchronized neural pulses overwhelm the system, creating a sense of familiarity even in entirely novel situations. But how do researchers recreate such a subjective experience in the lab? The answer lies in virtual reality and a dash of deception. To study déjà vu ethically, scientists turned to virtual reality. In a groundbreaking 2023 experiment, participants explored digital environments designed with subtle spatial conflicts. For example, a room that almost matched one they'd seen earlier, but with shifted furniture or lighting. The result? 76% of participants reported déjà vu, proving scientists could reliably induce the phenomenon. Brain scans during these episodes showed simultaneous activation of two regions: the parahippocampal gyrus, or familiarity detector, and the anterior cingulate cortex, or conflict monitor. This coactivation suggests déjà vu isn't just a false memory, it's the brain detecting a prediction error. Essentially, your mind expects a scene to unfold based on past patterns. But when reality deviates slightly, it sounds an alarm. Wait, something's off here. Further research in 2023 found that glutamate surges in the medial temporal lobe correlate with spontaneous déjà vu in healthy adults. Glutamate, the brain's primary excitatory neurotransmitter, may overstimulate memory circuits and amplify false familiarity. But why some people experience déjà vu more often than others? The answer may lie in their genes and daily habits. Déjà vu isn't random. Factors like stress, fatigue, and even caffeine can tip the scales. Here's why. Elevated levels of dopamine, which are common during stress, enhance the salience of memories but reduce precision. This makes the hippocampus more prone to fuzzy recalls. And as mentioned earlier, excess glutamate hyperactivates memory circuits. But there's also a genetic component. A 2023 genome-wide study identified variations in the GRIN2B gene, critical for synaptic plasticity, in people with frequent déjà vu. This gene helps neurons strengthen or weaken connections based on experience. Mutations may make memory circuits more prone to crosstalk, blurring the line between old and new. In fact, 1 in 4 people experience déjà vu monthly, suggesting this trait isn't just quirky, it's a fundamental feature of how some brains process memory. Could this quirky phenomenon have serious implications for our health? Surprisingly, yes. Researchers now study déjà vu as a potential biomarker for neurological disorders. For example, in temporal lobe epilepsy, déjà vu often happens before seizures. Monitoring its frequency helps doctors map aberrant brain activity. Also in Alzheimer's disease, early-stage patients often report reduced déjà vu. Why? The hippocampus deteriorates early in Alzheimer's, impairing the very circuits that generate the illusion. But there's a twist. Déjà vu also links to the default mode network, or DMN, a web of regions active during self-reflection. In 82% of people with frequent déjà vu, the DMN shows altered connectivity between the hippocampus and posterior cingulate cortex. This suggests that déjà vu isn't just a memory error, it's a disruption of how the brain integrates past and present during idle moments. Even creativity plays a role. A 2021 study found that people with high creativity scores experienced 30% more déjà vu, hinting that flexible thinking and memory errors might share overlapping neural pathways. What's next for déjà vu research? The future involves artificial intelligence, psychedelics, and perhaps even memory hacking. Scientists are now using AI neural networks to simulate déjà vu. In a pioneering 2023 MIT experiment, researchers combined virtual reality and machine learning to predict déjà vu triggers with remarkable precision. Participants navigated VR environments designed with subtle spatial mismatches like rooms with mirrored layouts or shifted objects, while AI analyzed their neural activity and behavioral responses. The AI model, trained on brain scans and real-time physiological data, identified patterns preceding déjà vu episodes, achieving 89% accuracy in predicting when the sensation would strike. This breakthrough not only underscores the role of prediction errors in memory illusions, but also opens doors to AI-driven tools for diagnosing neurological disorders. Meanwhile, psychedelics like psilocybin found in magic mushrooms are being studied for their ability to mimic déjà vu. By activating serotonin receptors, these drugs destabilize the DMN, creating dreamlike states where past and present blur. The goal? To unlock treatments for PTSD or dementia by resetting maladaptive memory loops. So, is déjà vu a bug in the system or a feature? Let's connect the dots. Déjà vu reminds us that memory isn't a recording, it's a dynamic, fragile process shaped by biology. By studying these fleeting moments, we uncover secrets about consciousness itself. Is déjà vu a glitch, or is it a built-in sanity check that helps us detect inconsistencies around us? The answer may lie somewhere in between, so the next time you feel that uncanny sense of familiarity, pause and marvel. Your brain is weaving a story, checking its facts, and occasionally, spectacularly, getting lost in the plot. When did you last experience déjà vu, and what did it feel like? Let us know in the comments. If you liked the video, support science communication by liking, subscribing, and sharing this video. See you in the next one.